Did you know that they are scientific in the craft is to predict the future? We call them futurists. And they all agree to say that our future, that of humanity, will be inseparable from that of the digital, because it must be said that today the technology advance be leaps and bounds. It's really weird. It's like everything is going more and faster, and back up some dozen of years back we don't have smartphone, we don't have internet, and little things that not exist. So as everything goes more and faster, what is the future going to look like? Imagine if a person today, when you watch this video, is 2035, she will be only 30 years old. Are we interested in this? Nobody. And imagine that we put in his skin the space of one day in 2035. It what could see her life would she be? It's so different 7 a.m. and 7 past half a.m. and you wake up and without any difficulties. You are awaking right for you to be in a light sleep phase, for you get out your dreams more easily. In doing your little morning toilet, inform you of the weather and news of the day, but directly on your mirror, and has a new function and has become a touch screen that you initially give all information you need. On the 8 o'clock shoots you have the speed, the breakfast that you have prepared your home robot. Jump in your car for you to get the station, because yes, in 2035 the car still exists. However, how to use them for radically changed. Now, how to handle the flying at that moment is no longer indispensable. Besides, you don't have even the license. Since the car are able to ride on their own, must say that this guide with very faithful modeling of reality and artificial intelligence dope. The other radical change in this area is also at the level of fuel. It is becoming increasingly raw. Electricity and green energy has little and little taking over, and so you got to. It's 8 past 20 minutes a.m. and you go up, so in you, not your train. You are in 2035, you go aboard a Hyperloop, then the concept therein, you are in a kind of nacelle, hermetically closed, and she even placed in a long vacuum tube. In this then a ruined system of magnet prevent and friction with the tube is so like there is no air. This nacelle is able to go to dizzying speeds and vastly further magnifying glass result in the area.
Today we passed for the more performant of them at close to 6,500 kilometers. And so where are you going? And will directly a beautiful scope. You have an important appointment with a customer. So with the train you arrive in just 25 minutes to Moscow. You will then drive your flying car to get home and order the food that will arrive with a drone. You pay how is quickly arrive the order with your smartphone. And to finish your day, you go out with a friend in an Amazonian park. And then dine in a restaurant under the water.
Thank you very much for your attention and to see this video.